I have a ton of respect for Missouri, the opponent we're playing. Both their offense and defense, they've been able to accomplish amazing things this year, and their corner has had a really amazing year thus far. Really, all of their corners. So having that matchup is something that I've been looking forward to, just to be able to display my skills. And I'm sure if he's a competitor, he probably feels the same way. So. There's not necessarily too many things I can highlight about his game or about my game, but just the fact that I'm looking forward to compete with him.
Emeka, it's looked like Marv is physically in pain that he's not out there practicing with you guys.
Right.
What's he been like the last couple of days?
Yeah, he's been Marvin. And, he hasn't really changed too much. He's still having a good time out here in Dallas with us. We're still hanging out, 24/7. And yeah, he's been good.
I'm sure that they asked you before he came over, but we assume he's not going to play. We're not going to speak for him, but with him, Julian, maybe not in the factory in this game. Like, what are the opportunities for Cornell, for Brandon, for Jaden in this game, and what's the month been like with those guys?
Yeah, I can't speak on the availability of Marvin, obviously, but as far as young guys in bowl games, this is it. This is where young guys step up. It happened to really Marv and I in the Rose Bowl. It's something that happens every year, where your depth might be shortened a little bit, or it's just a game where you're able to get your feet wet a little more. So for Carnell and Brandon and JB, Noah Rogers, Bryson, all these guys are going to have tremendous opportunities, and it's going to excel them into next year.
What do you remember about that month of December before the Rose Bowl for you?
I remember I was ultra locked in. I was super focused. I knew what this moment was going to mean, and I knew no matter the amount of opportunities I had, I was going to take advantage of every single one of them. So I feel like the same mindset is among all those guys too. They're not, they're still having fun in Dallas, but they're ultra focused on winning this game and, displaying their abilities.
A lot of people think of Brandon as like next in line at that slot position.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen from Bryson over the last month?
Yeah.
That shows you that he can be kind of, just in line there with Brandon.
Yeah, Bryson, Mr. Consistent. I say it all the time. There's that statistic I said from fall camp that was like the wildest catch percentage I've ever seen, but that's truly what Bryson is, and he's continued to do that throughout the months and throughout the season. He's a reliable young guy with great hands, great routes. Obviously, he's a little slimmer type frame, but I have no question that Coach Mick is gonna get in that weight room and get him right in that sense. So I can't say obviously who's gonna be next in line for the slot, but whoever it is, it's going to be a great battle, and they're going to continue to push each other to be better players.
I know you guys talk about you don't pay attention to recruiting rankings, things like that, but when you see Bryson in practice, are you ever surprised that he was kind of like an under-the-radar guy on the recruiting trail?
Yeah. Well, what was his
He's
ranking?
like a 3-star kid.
Oh, he's a 3-star. Yeah. See, I didn't even know that. As soon as you step on campus, all the stars go away.
Yeah.
It doesn't if you're a 5-star and you can't learn the offense, it really doesn't matter. So.
But are you surprised? Now I've told you that.
Yeah, now knowing that, it is a little surprising. I'd probably say it has something to do with his frame. He's still tall. He's I think he might be a little taller than me actually, like 6'1.5", 6'2". Skinny guy, but he's fast. He's explosive. Got great cuts. So yeah.